Okay, hopefully you've got your funk chords down now from the last lesson. So now we're going to start looking at a little bit of the rhythm guitar techniques that you use for funk. So the first thing you need to understand is that most funk rhythm, and not all of course, but most funk rhythm is derived from a 16th note type strumming. Now what this means is that each beat of the bar is divided into 4. This is usually counted 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and So it's meaning that you have down, up in each beat. Now one of the first things that you want to try and get together is just being able to do that funk strumming with a mute and accenting the first beat, which is I'm going to call pattern 1. I'm going to take you through 6 different patterns in this lesson. So number 1, start off with your E9 chord, the second type of E9 chord that I showed in the funk chords video. This one, the one with a little bar with the 3rd finger, making sure that you got that 6-string muted, of course, with your 2nd finger. Then instead of lifting the whole chord off, I just want you to relax your fingers so your fingers are now sitting on the strings and it's giving you a muted sound. So there's no actual chord anymore. If you want to practice it, just as an example, it's okay just to hold all of the notes instead of holding the chord down. Just grip around the neck so you've got this muted sound. Now, what we're going to be looking at first of all is this 16th note strumming. So this is simply going to be 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and You can also think of it as like counting to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Making sure that you put an accent on the 1, the first one. So practice that, doing that really slowly, just 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and then you probably want to work the speed up a little bit until you can get like 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and Now it's important to note here with this sort of funk strumming, it's a little different to regular strumming that you might do if you're, strumming an acoustic guitar song or whatever. When you strum normally, it's a lot more arm movement. With funk strumming, it's a lot more kind of wristy, and the way I describe it is almost like if your hand was wet and you were trying to flick the water off your fingers. You dipped your hand into a sink and you're trying to get rid of the water, shaking it. It's not that extreme, but it's that kind of motion. It's got to be really, really relaxed. And the challenge often is to get just enough pressure on between your first finger and your thumb holding the pick, but still keeping all of the rest of your hand really relaxed. And that's definitely so stage 1 is just getting that 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and so there's a lot less for it. If I was normally strumming, if I moved my arm, it would be like, and it's not quite that much. It's more this forearm moves a little bit, but it's check it, 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 1E, 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and that kind of thing. Okay, once you've spent a bit of time practicing getting that 16th note strumming right in the pocket, really working on keeping your beat, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, you're ready to start putting a chord in. And we're going to be putting the chord on the 1, which is the beat, and then it's going to be followed by 3 muted clicks. So the idea here is that you press the chord down for 1 strum, and then relax the chord straight away afterwards for up, down, up. So we're going to be going chord, up, down, up, chord, up, down, up. So you really just start really slowly with all of these kind of strumming patterns. The best idea is to practice it really slowly for a while, get used to the mechanical movement that you're doing, and then start to loosen it up and try and get it a little bit more flowing and a little faster. We're just going to be staying with this 9th chord right the way through all of these. So that will be pattern 2, just working on putting 1 note on the beat. Go as silly as fast as you like, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Now, once you've spent a bit of time on that and you're used to having the accent, and you're good at getting the chord down, pressing down for the chord and then relaxing it up for the muted strums, you're ready for pattern number 3. Now in pattern number 3 is a 2-beat pattern, meaning there are kind of 8 strums within the pattern that you would keep repeating, obviously 2 complete patterns in a bar. So this time we're going to be putting the chord down on 1 and 4 of the first beat, and the second beat is going to be back to our 4 muted strums. So we'd have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, E and up, 2, E and down, up. Yeah, this works with all of the other chords too, but it's a good idea just to work on it with the 9th chord to start off with. So that one we're doing 1 E and up, 2 E and up, down, 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 up. So it's a little 8 kind of note pattern there. So again, work on that, try and get that one sounding really cool. Then we're ready for the next one, which is pattern 4. I've just noticed, I think I said I was going to do 6 patterns, but actually we're only going to do 5 in this set. So what we're going for now is putting an accent on the 1 and the and then having 4 muted strums again. So this would be the 2 downstrokes in the first beat. So this one would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 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 down. Yeah, all of these, in the end, you start to mix them all together, but to start off with, you have to practice each pattern individually, get used to the mechanics of it. Now the last one we're looking at, which is I'm going to call rhythm number 5, starts off the same as the last pattern, but in which was the 2 down strums. So we had that down, miss, and the miss on is really the click, so I'll just rephrase that. Should be down, click with the upstroke, down, click with the upstroke, and the second part of it is click with the downstroke, up, click, up. So again, it's a little 8 note pattern. There's 8 kind of beats. It's 8 beats. This is really complicated to describe this stuff. It's 2 beats. Each one is divided by 4, which gives us a possible 8 notes. So in this case, we're playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, which are of course up strums. So we have down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Really, really nice little pattern. And as I said, all of these patterns can go from kind of one into the next and then back to another one, and you'll end up mixing them up quite a lot. But each one must be practiced individually first before you try and mix them all up. Really work on getting the 16th note strumming, and again, just like we did with normal strumming, the key here is to make sure that your right hand, or your strumming hand if you're a lefty, your strumming hand just has to continue moving all the time. If you notice, no matter what pattern I'm doing, if I go, this hand, the strumming hand, just doesn't stop moving. It's always going check it, 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 check it. I hope you've enjoyed that look at basic funk strumming, and I'll see you for another lesson real soon. Bye.